make sure mic is working.
Yes,
Yep.
we always gotta make sure the
Cool.
microphone's.
The mic is working.
Run all your checks real quick. Do all the things.
Mm-hmm. No network error. Come back.
You're like, how dare you?
No, yeah, I did that like while I was streaming. I was not sure like what was going on. It's like, is my stream dropping?
No, it looked pretty good the whole time I was there.
Nice.
Actually, kind of.
Like, damn. Okay, if it is shit, tell me. I fix it.
Nah, I had a lovely time watching you play a couple of those games.
No, just
Hell
just the thought of like, yeah, it was actually kind of shit.
Like,
Yeah,
I'd be
well,
I'd be mad if you waited until now to tell me. Like, are you?
Oh, by the way,
fucking
most of that stream was a slideshow.
I'd be furious. Like, why didn't you tell me?
It's like, so yeah,
I
no,
thought it
the
was
cooking
funny.
part wasn't the only part that didn't have audio.
Yeah, it was kind of the entire time until you did transitions, in which case destroyed my ears.
Legit,
And then I
though.
wasn't sure because it was just loud.
It was just loud.
And then I just think it was just the ringing in my ears after that.
Not just the ringing.
I mean, because goddamn, that shit loud.
I know. I don't know how to fix it. Like I said, I am looking around to.
Oh, you know,
See if I
it's not like an actual gripe. I'm just fucking around.
Okay. I mean, still. Nah, I'm looking around for someone to. Yeah, I'm just looking around for like new stingers and stuff. Just new things, updates. Updates, people. Updates.
I mean, they're not necessarily personalized, but I do still get like a lot of like free information for like intros, outros, and stream setups. If you want to check them out.
Huh?
What was all that whispering? Are you good?
Oh, I am just talking mad shit in this game
Okay.
because I think it's funny.
It was just all whispers. I was like, "Are you good?"
The whispers were on
Demon
purpose.
over
I
there?
didn't think my mic picked me up. I was doing some heinous the thoughts of over here, just like I will kill him.
It sounded like that, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I
I
said.
wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind looking at the stuff. We'll see.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not sure what I want to update to, but I do want to do an update. Been like 2 years. Nice fresh coat of paint would be neat.
Candy paint with the wine on top.
But yay.
I've begun to stem. That must mean I must focus.
Yeah, it's like speaking of redecorating homes and stuff. We're redecorating this man's castle.
I don't think y'all have done any of the redecoration so far.
We're admiring the newly
redecorating this man's
redecorated castle.
But it is a lovely thought that you guys are, confident enough to be like, yes, fuck this guy in his castle. His paintings go here now.
I would love if Zaxo made him come back down the stairs. Like, we literally just disorganized his shit. And he's like, stop it, stop, what are you doing?
We just
Like,
go
what
back to that
are
one
you
fucking
doing?
office and just rearrange all of the schematics.
Not just move everything over to the left like 3 centimeters.
Stealing
Oh,
all his Lego sets.
Why does everything look weird?
set off his OCD ADHDs.
Yeah.
What did you do?
It's like, I don't know why I hate this room now, but I hate this fucking room.
No, just like he snaps his head, looks at it like, I know exactly what you fucks did. And it's crooked.
And it's crooked. You know what? That's true. It probably would be.
He's like, you sick sons of bitches.
You sons of fucks. Have you no shame? Have you
Everyone
no
slow turn to storm.
I mean, to be fair, the one
Or
holding
shade doesn't even
the...
apply.
The slowest turn towards storm, like, do we?
Do we have shame? I don't know. Some of y'all might
They asking you.
So,
Oh.
like, it doesn't
Just-
really matter, but I am curious. Does he know about what went down with Storm and
Is
the
he
I'm
aware
sure
of his minions?
all the things all the weird things he knows about us, I'm sure somehow word got back to him.
He hits the
See, I would think he
like,
was
he's
just.
Is that's what happened.
He's over here like, why do I only have to rehire like 4 out of my 5 minions?
It's like,
Never mind. Never mind. That one gets a promotion and a vacation.
No promotions here. No.
Just imagine, like, we're gonna
No
get to a
promotions, but they
point
do
where,
have to
like,
clean that
when we
area.
face the next villain and they know us, and they're like, "You guys are sick of us. They don't even want to fight you."
Good. We didn't
Okay.
want to fight you either. We came to try diplomacy first. Joke's on you, bitch.
That is why things happen the way they do.
Because we tried diplomacy first?
I don't know, because other things happen. You know, other things go on while you guys do stuff.
That's fair.
Tis the beauty of a world that evolves around you. But with that
Wouldn't
being
make it
said, if there's nothing else going on, everybody's in D&D Beyond. Final checks. You guys change your dice,
Yes.
right?
I'm muted. Yes, the gay dice are on.
Ambon, you guys specifically. I don't want to hear the fuck. I forgot to change my dice.
Nope, the dice has been changed.
Dice are good.
Wunderbar. All right. Hello, microphone. We're here now. So, last we left off, the party got a quite. I'm not going to say rude awakening, but it was more of like a casual conversation between y'all and Diego. You got to see the relationship that Diego and Raphael share, and how it's it's evolved over the centuries.
Oh, awesome. Toxic.
At one point, I believe it was described as a telemundo.
Yeah. That was some telenovela shit.
Specifically, the speech about this Raphael eating a cookie. Man, just staring down at him. It's crazy. But aside from that,
About a cookie, that's crazy.
he did. He got a whole dialogue. He had a whole monologue about the cookie.
It was just like, how does it taste, son? It's like a cookie, damn. All right, like, did you poison it? Did you do something to it? Did you like it?
It's like, well, it's the opposite. It's like, you're a vampire. You don't eat anymore. And love, the fuck does love taste like? You don't know what love tastes like anymore. It's like, the feelings. But aside from that, he told you all that he is going to attempt to wait for you in his quote-unquote office. I'd like to think that for a brief moment, all of my players literally thought this guy had a work desk office cubicle type situation.
I can see him in a big old office.
I was imagining like an old just like kind of like Mr. Burns, you know?
Yeah, it's like this big old room, like one desk.
And
Yeah,
he just
exactly.
his big old desk, and he's staring at the door.
Yeah, he's
like,
staring
"Who's
out the
that?"
window in his fucking
Yeah.
spinny chair. Instead
He's
of a cat,
standing.
he's got his
It's a
kid.
giant glass pane window too. He's just standing there, Batman.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like instead of
Exactly.
holding a cat, he's just got Raphael in like a headlock. So when he does, like,
He's just
close
choking
thing-
him. He's like, Dad, let go. He's like, son, I know you don't know how to breathe, so fuck off. This is the
And
beauty of
he's
being a
like,
vampire.
Right, like just sit here until I do my dramatic turn.
That's just-
Lamau.
I
Oh,
need you
like-
here.
You think he's working on another monologue with him?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Oh my god, he's just
I think it's
practicing.
funny if
like-
you'd be switching hands. You'd be like, all right, so get on the side. Ah, yep, there we go. Gotta give my arm a break.
Christ, how's this one? It's like, well. No, that's a bit too cliche, right? Ah, it's too cliche. Crosses it out.
He's like, well, I would like to think the first one went pretty well. Don't you think so, son? Let me go.
Starts like inadvertently petting
No.
Raphael's head like a cat. And
You
just
were
like,
supposed
no,
to be giving me
can't do
critique,
that.
boy. Grade my monologues, you fuck.
It's a very toxic relationship.
I mean, that's why he's here to kill his dad, right?
True.
Oh, because his dad's also just evil with a capital E and a squiggly line at the end.
Well, I mean, with Raphael's
So, like,
exact
basically,
words.
the other words don't get capitalized at all. Not that
Well,
kind of deal.
his-
He's just the E.
Yeah, so it's the
There's certain
capital E,
levels.
right? And then the squiggly line, because it's like, it's supposed to be fancy. He's like, evil.
Evil.
Oh, no, it's just a squiggly line at the end.
Nice
It could be
little
worse. He's
tilde at the end.
Yeah, so it's just like a. You also then hear like the Spanish guitar go off at the same time, right? He's evil. Doo-doo. But yes, the party haphazardly deciding to ascend the floors were shot at and alerted by the soldiers. However, with their quick thinking, got them to the next floor where we see the pantry area. Here, you guys have found schematics on what looks to be Diego's plans on building what seems to be what looks to be a giant fucking mech. From what the players understand, that this is a energy core used to build a mech. What the characters understand is that he's going to use that in a giant thingy. After which, you guys then cross the room, and then before you could kind of investigate the walls on this side, or at least the south side, the door had been exploded open, and you were met by these two. These two NPCs. I believe we called her.
They look very familiar.
Yeah. They're both humans. One's a burly man, the other one's a thin looking woman who can cast spells. I believe it was Trey and Saren. Yes. And we will start there after the party had introduced each other, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we're looking for this guy."
Like, we're also looking for Raphael.
It's like, have you seen him?
Yep, he's being choked up by his dad, and he went up to the top.
Just kind of pointing to the
Uh,
ceiling.
Collectively just pointing up.
Trey just,
He's that way.
we just came from there.
Is there still like a hole in the
Come on.
ceiling?
Yes, there is a comedic hole in the ceiling from where you guys saw earlier.
It's like a shape in it of Diego choking out his son.
Just
Not
out of
that
curiosity.
shape. No,
Looney Tunes.
it is more of a kind of giant space of a circle.
Just out of
Where-
curiosity, are the holes like ascending, like getting slowly smaller,
No,
or they're all
in
just
fact, they're
generally about the
slightly
same
getting
size?
bigger.
Oh, well now.
It seemed that they used a lot of force in the first one, and then that force carry on through the next descending floors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he needs your help right now.
Well, I appreciate it. You know him by name?
Well, we kind of met him at the front.
He
We're all
did say
friends.
he met an interesting party. Yes. I am Saran, and this is Trey. We are his companions.
He did mention something of having a party of his own. We did
Do you
offer
see
to
this
help.
giant rat man?
Marcus, I think
A what?
he is gone. We have lost him.
Rat man. What do you want about?
This rat man, like he was in the sewers. He didn't realize there was anything above him for some reason, and he just scurried off to find more rats.
We
No,
didn't go below the first floor, so
don't recommend.
okay. Anyway, we had descended from some stairs over here. If you want to follow us.
Stairs sound nice.
Well, we don't have to climb a rope again.
Oh, you climbed through the rope? Well, why?
Points down other hole.
Oh, oh no, that does
Is
not look good.
is that yours?
No, 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 no. The entire time it seemed that Raphael and his father were. Um, there were a lot of holes up. The farther we go up.
They use stairs?
They did, yes. I'm going
At
to follow
first.
them.
They used stairs at first, and now there are no stairs in some floors.
Oh,
As long as we don't have to swim, I think we should be okay.
let's go save Raph there before he, like, oh, I don't know. I have no idea what his old man is gonna do to him.
That
Start
is
choking
a
him out.
good question. We shall hopefully catch up with him. Aye, at this rate, we're better off setting a trap than having them crash into it. What are your skill sets?
I'm a paladin. Orm here is a cleric, and Ors here is a barbarian. Zed here is a wizard.
And Spud is our communal druid. Very useful.
He's gonna give him a little tip of the hat.
Mostly frontlining. Okay. You, barbarian. They said your name was Orsic.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind taking the lead with me? Uh, you, it seems you're built sturdy.
Out of
I
character
shouldn't be
laughing.
shy.
Yeah. I'd say Orsix is gonna go ahead and follow.
Pretty.
Yeah, get a train. Son, you stay in the middle. You said your name was Storm, and your what is your name? Pointing
Marcus.
at Marcus. Marcus. Strange cast of. Anyways, you two hold up the rear. We'll just try to move as fast as we can. Okay.
Spud and Zed, you stay
enough
with
for me.
Saren. As best you can.
But just kind of looks down at his little legs like, I make no promises.
Listen, we're in the middle of something. If it gets to the point where somebody's got to carry you, I'm sure one of your friends will help.
You know you're always welcome.
Regardless, everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm just imagining the geese from freaking Aristocats.
Lead on, sir.
Lead
Alright.
the way.
As Ors and Trey lead the way, you will notice you're entering one of the wings of the palace that look like this. You are entering from the top here, where it looks like it's going to split. This is where it suddenly starts to get confusing, being in Dracula's castle.
Yay, I love being confused.
So you're entering from this. Yeah, you see the north part where there's that small intersection. This is where you guys are coming up from. Here you will see that none of these rooms look like this. There are a few holes in the walls where there are supposed to be doors, and this big double-sided door is no longer there. That's just destroyed. You can hear some metal clanging off into the distance, and we'll start from there. So,
That looks familiar.
it is not. This is the new. I did not reuse this at all. That is to
Really?
say, like I have not reused this one. If it does look familiar, it's probably like playing tricks on you. But yeah,
You know what I think it is? I think you think it looks familiar because it's probably made in the same program, but like it looks a lot like the house from
the haunted house one
Yeah,
from
not the
ages
first,
ago.
yeah, not the
Yeah.
first one, but the second haunted house.
Because that
Yeah,
would
the
be
one-
crazy if him trying to recreate his old house in a castle thing, which is
I mean, it wouldn't be
Right.
hard. He's got a whole castle to do it. You
It
know,
would be absolutely hilarious, though.
would be quite funny. Yes. They are going to start he's booking it forward. Like he's not batting an eye at the holes in the walls and stuff. If y'all want to see if you see anything, you can let me know. We can do some rolls. If not, we are going to keep booking it.
I want to take a little quick look.
Cool. Was your passive is 16? Cool. Roll me an active perception check. Your passive is not high enough.
Oh no. Okay. Is it perception?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh,
Ah,
they're just holes.
something did this.
I was like, someone made a mess in here.
Somebody was going through it. Goddamn. Anybody else or?
Right.
No, you're good.
Which direction from the hall did we
passive
come
perception
through?
is 10.
Yeah, so if you want to make an active, passive perception, the highest being like 16, 17 right now,
18.
does not meet the DC. Or 18 does not meet the DC. So
Oh.
if you want to see something, you can roll me an active perception and we'll go from there.
Nope, I am landing it up
unless-
over here.
Oh no. Unless there's like some weird sounds coming out of the holes, I don't see Orsic really
Oh,
like.
that's not gonna work.
I don't think Zed would, but it'd be funny to see what he rolls anyway. Go, Zed. Damn, Zed.
Zed wanted to
Oh.
see all.
No.
No, it's a +7. That's why I was like, damn, Zed. But yeah, anywho.
Anywho.
So, as the party ascends up the stairs, you guys climb up. Trey is kind of booking it. A part of you eats it like you want to inspect, but at the same time, each of you understands that there's not a lot of time. And from the way Raph's looking, like fighting his dad, this shit kind of rough. So you kind of the urge to search, you kind of subside as we get to this intersection here. You can kind of see that both Saron and Trey are kind of like desperately looking for signs. If anybody wants to see, it would be what would it? No, there's not really a sign here, so this is the party decision. Nothing here is being rolled. You guys are just deciding left or right. Or down here, which you can see this leads to like a garden-esque area.
So are we
Zed is
coming
going
from
to
the
abstain.
staircase or are we coming from the
You're coming from the top.
braziers? Okay, we're coming from between the two rooms?
Yes.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, on the left side here, those stairs, they're going down?
No,
They're going up?
they're going up.
I would go for the left.
Damn.
Okay.
My
we
left. But
Is that
no,
you
not
said
my left.
same,
I mean,
Em?
that left.
No, I said damn because I kind of wanted to check out the garden.
I mean, all votes are viable.
I think checking out the garden might be a good idea, just because we might be able to get an idea of like
How big the area
Like-
is.
A, how big the area is, B, maybe we'll catch a glimpse of Diego and Raphael, or at least, be like, oh, hey, that might be an office, or there's a giant fucking hole right there. That's probably it. You know? I mean, that is my thought process. So, garden. I'm voting garden.
2 votes to the garden areas. Do I hear 3?
I'll go with the garden
That's
idea.
gonna abstain. So
I'm kind of curious to just look outside.
all right.
It probably wouldn't be bad to get some
Um,
fresh air after being in the lower areas of the castle.
My tablet stop working?
I think this one makes the most sense, but this one's also kind of hilarious. Alright, cool. So, the party. Okay, you actually don't get the map for this one. But as you exit outside, okay, how big would this be compared to though? Okay, it's Jesus. All right. So the 3 of you kind of move towards the southern door leading to. As you kind of burst through that door, you do see that the parts of the garden are lit to flame. And you can kind of see what looks to be the outlier of like giant hedge, like what is this? A giant hedge perimeter. You can see that there's like a parting path. It goes to seem what looks to go around the corner. But what you can see is that this is kind of massive. If I had to guess, what are the exact? This is one. Okay, that is 80. All right, cool. From one corner to the other, it's roughly 80 feet. So this is a 80-foot hedge perimeter that looks to be inside of, or at least in the middle of this area. You can see that there are tile-like paths kind of going around this perimeter as well.
Okay.
You hear ungodly noises inside this hedge-like area, though.
Ungodly
God.
in what way?
Roll me nature checks.
Nature checks. Okay.
Oh,
Zed, you roll 2 in case.
Well,
this
that
got a
checks
plus
out.
1.
Oh, yikes.
All
Oh
right,
shit!
let's go, Spud.
Come on,
Right,
Spud.
so Zed hears something that he kind of stops. He does the slow turn of like, did I fucking hear that? Of like the ticking head, right? Or it's like, tick, 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 tick. The fuck is that? Spud, you're pretty sure you heard a snarl of sorts that's reptilian in nature, but you can't. Okay, here's what it is. You know it's reptilian in nature. You cannot determine its age, its size, but it's in there.
All right.
And you can distinctively hear some wing flaps.
Pterodactyl.
What is it,
I just-
pterodactyl?
It's a turd.
For the rest of the party, it's an amalgamation of sounds. You kind of just hear like random shit.
I'm just imagining Marcus like, it's a pterodactyl. It's like, the fuck is that?
That's the thought. Like, I mean, dinosaurs do exist in D&D, but I love that that's like the first thought versus, oh shit, a dragon.
It's a pterodactyl.
Holy shit.
Okay, so
I love it.
Yeah, so Spud's gonna hear all this, and he's gonna go like, he's gonna stop and be like, "Hold on, y'all." It's like something's in there.
Is he
hear
coming
that
this
too.
way?
These motherfuckers barking. You hear that too?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, the hounds are coming.
Told you, release the hounds. Brothers,
Not the hoons.
release the hounds.
Not the hoons.
You just start hearing Beauty of Annihilation start playing.
Mm.
Tink, 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 tink.
He's like, I hear a lot of critters in there.
It's like,
Mm.
yeah, Gramps, I don't want to go in there.
Spud's gonna kind of like give him a curt nod, like, okay, let's say the rest of yous. Whatever's in there, can't tell you how big it is, but it's definitely got wings and probably some kind of reptile.
Wait, you heard a dragon? I didn't hear a dragon.
Now, I didn't say a dragon.
But it's not what I heard.
It could have been a pterodactyl for all we know.
The fuck is that?
It's a type of dinosaur.
A dinosaur?
So what's a dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur?
I was trying to make it sound like the fucking DNA.
No, I
character.
know what she's bit. Or it's gonna play into it though. The fuck's a dinosaur?
What's a dinosaur?
Remember
Really?
those?
Dinosaur.
Remember those 3 giant lizards that we fought like a while ago?
No.
Yeah, I remember-
Oh, the
Those
thing my
farmlands?
axe made out of?
Yeah, remember those?
Oh yeah,
those
you
big-
have one of those. Oh shit, I got.
Yeah.
Oh no, mine's playing out of boar tusk.
You mean the things that pushed us over in the forest when we were trying to find your friend's friend?
I think so. Are you talking about the T-Rexes?
Is that what those were?
We met T-Rexes.
Yeah, Spud killed one. That was forever
Um,
ago.
Oh, the Allosaurs. Okay, I was
I
like,
was saying,
oh,
yeah,
were they
the,
not
the,
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
they were
okay.
talking specifically about the.
That was what I was talking about.
No, I don't know. I
And we
don't
were on that
remember.
episode while we were heading up to those farmlands,
Fuck.
and we ran into those 3 while camping.
It was the one that it was the straw that camel's back for Orsic getting jumped.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
that's
It was
when
like,
Orsic
you know what?
started
I'm
just
sick of this.
hoarding. Yeah, that's when Orsic started hoarding potions.
It was like, hey, I'm sick of getting jumped.
It's like, it's always fucking me. It's like, no one ever has potions for me, so I'm gonna have potions for me.
Mine.
So, like, I think
Man said, I'm taking care of myself.
which is funny because I think after that is when I started giving Spud more like support spells. Like for that
Probably.
same reason.
Like, I don't doubt it. Like, probably, honestly.
I think the only one who was able to like heal everyone else at the time was Storm.
Yep, that was the whole reason
And
I
it's
made
just
her.
Yeah, just like, yeah, we definitely need a little more heals in this group. Let me just put a couple cure wounds and whatnot.
Yeah, I feel like Ellis sometimes got scared whenever your healer decided to go frontline.
Nah, you have it.
Yeah.
At least the first couple of missions.
Potions, so he's like, whatevs.
No, I think
You,
what
I
scared the
got-
party is that I was excited to hit you because I was like, hey, you
Yeah.
got a fucking like
It hurt.
21 AC at one point.
Nah, yeah, it's like all fear came from, ah, shit, I'm about to die, and not a fucking person is over here like, oh, hey, Orsic, here, potion, or let me go over there and help you up.
Well, I mean, we were also scared of the dinos, so
Not a single.
Like, I
person.
was not a single
It's
one of
so
them.
funny to think about. It's like, hey,
No
what are you?
fucks given.
And it's not the first time, too. It happened multiple times.
No, it's that reminds me of like a part in Ted Lasso. I don't know if any of you've seen Ted Lasso. Great fucking show. It's basically about an American coach going to coach English football.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
my mom watched that.
Oh, dude, it's such a great show. But there's a character on there called Roy. He's like the veteran player,
Mhm,
and he's very rough McGuff. He's like, you know, hard ass.
mhm.
And at one point, the owner bursts through the door and is like, his name is Roy Kent. He's like, Kent, get your hairy ass in there. And
I've
everybody's
seen
like-
that clip, yeah.
like, she screams at him. Then she like bursts out, and everybody does the ooh. He stops, looks at everybody's like, "How dare you! Each and every one of you know my ass isn't hairy, and none of you said anything."
Yeah, I've seen that clip. It's so fucking funny.
It's not
It
one
is-
of you.
I fucking love this show, dude.
Like,
This
my
show's
ass
amazing.
is there.
No, he's not crying. He's just it's
He's not
slow.
crying,
It's
he's
like
very upset.
he's like
Just annoyed.
each and every one of you know my ass isn't hairy, and none of you said anything, and I will never forgive you. It's like damn. And then he leaves, and then the team captain's like, "He's right. We're cowards."
Damn.
Fucking love that show.
It's a very funny clip. Check it out. That sounds hilarious. But
But
yeah,
yeah.
no.
You hear noises in the garden. What do?
Uh,
We were talking about dinosaurs.
You are. You're talking about dinosaurs.
It's a dinosaur.
Like, you know that,
um,
you know,
if it were, I think for me, I would just Eldritch Blast the bush.
Let's not do that.
Or how about we don't?
How about we leave?
It's like, are they coming towards us? But
that was like DM, are the noises getting closer?
Oh no!
okay, let's not alert them then.
With your nature check specifically, Spud, you can sense there are a few more distinct beast-like sounds, and they seem to be some of them seem to be either interacting or some seem to be fighting. Some are giving off like roars of like aggression, but all of this seems to be happening like simultaneously.
Yeah, Spud says, I don't know what they are, but they sound like they're pretty occupied with themselves. So if you want to turn around now would be the time. Marcus, please put your Eldritch Blast down. It's like man, his arms like slowly going up to like do the thing. Like no.
Out of curiosity,
Slowly
I
goes
wonder if
down.
like this, whatever creature this is, like, are they just fighting or is it like something else going on?
I honestly couldn't really tell you, son. Some of them sound like they're fighting, and some sound like they're just roaring just to roar.
No, got a fireball.
Oh no, there's fireworks happening too.
Oh
What
no.
I mean,
crap
yes,
is this?
that has been happening this whole time. That works here.
Wait, the dinosaurs are shooting fireballs at each other?
No, there's just explosions going off. There's been explosions going off.
Mhm.
Someone somewhere is having a party.
No, it's just Friday. Or it's just Monday.
It's just Monday. We gotta celebrate. Or ward off the week. I don't know.
Ward off the week be crazy.
Yeah. But like, no, I don't want it to be Monday. Shoo. Shoo.
It's already almost not Monday, so like they just gotta chill.
Yeah,
It's
I
already
don't know.
Tuesday on my end.
Exactly.
Mondays are my Sundays, so I don't really care. Like, okay. Okay, so I wanted to come out to the garden to see if, like, just get my bearings, essentially.
Cut some grass, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to touch some grass real quick. But no, no,
But the grass is
no.
roaring.
It's like, yeah, can we, like, see or get an idea of, like, where the office might be? Is there maybe, like, holes,
Okay.
like, in the wall or anything?
So,
like, you know.
What you can see from here, right,
Mhm.
is that you will notice that this garden one is an elevated garden, right? Which means that along the edges, like the far ends of it, specifically your left and right, because you entered from the top here, right, or from these staircases, right?
Mhm.
So about 100 feet to the right, 100 feet to the left, you can see that there are like spiked rails
Okay.
that you can see kind of shoot up like 20, 40 feet. It's tall as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, there are these these black spike like railings that are kind of you can see they're kind of like soldered down to a point where it's like this is not supposed to go anywhere.
Okay.
They shoot. Well, you don't know how far it goes. In fact, these hedges are roughly like 20 feet tall in front of you, so it's hard to get a good grasp unless you like got past the hedges or walked around.
Okay.
Let's see, what else information can I give you? If you turn around and you see the building you just came from, you can see that it is riddled with holes and that there are a few more floors to go up. A few meaning at least 4. Because after that, you can see that it starts to branch out into little palace-like towers. And that some of them have holes, one doesn't. One's got a light on for some reason, and that is the entire. This is the east wing. Yep, that is this part of the castle that you guys can see so far.
Okay.
It's like the castle goes so high it reaches up to the roof of the Underdark.
It does give a feeling that like this shit looks huge because it gets to a point where like your neck's horizontal and you're stepping back to try to see all of it. But no, there is surprisingly still space in the undersky for this.
Crazy.
Okay. You said there was one with a light on.
Yes.
I mean, that could
I've
be
got a
worth
few
checking
floors to
out.
get up there. Or where they are.
You hear a burst through the door. Oi! What are you doing?
Looking for a way up.
You thought it was out here?
It's
Bet
in a
there's schematics on the outside.
Like, I don't know this place.
There's a deadpan look of, you all aren't fucking serious.
1000%.
Well, we are called Motley Squad, so
What does that have to do with it? But anyway.
I mean, it took us a whole year to come up with something other than Team 2.
They don't know that. They
now
didn't
they
have
do.
to know that.
And now they do. It's like, but okay.
It's like all this unnecessary information. I don't care. I just. It
Do
doesn't
you know
look
the way
like.
up?
We found a couple.
Do you know which office would be Diego's?
He's got an office.
He said to
That's
meet
where he
him at
said
the
he'd be.
office.
He's probably as dramatic as his son. No. We can assume.
Is
if
it like just an attic or what?
No. If it's anything like this piece of shit dad is anything like his piece of shit son, it's either going to be a study, or it's going to be his throne room, or it's going to be a wide open space. That I would assume it's the audience chamber, considering he wants all of you there.
Okay, do you know where that is, or?
You know, I'm starting to understand why there's only one of you with the magic that's wizard-like.
Edward?
That
did
didn't
go-
answer my question.
He is the only one in school right now, yes.
That does
goes
not
back,
answer my question.
Audience room, yes. So, we found a couple of things that go up. It's very weird how tall this place is, and the audience chamber is located at the top of it. From what my birds are found.
All right, so let's go to the top.
Why
You
are
see
the
Trey
office
just,
spaces
"Oh."
always at the tippy top? Edward's is at the tippy top. Esmeralda's is at the tippy top.
She's talking about all of the like people we fought. It's like
It just came out of like left field. I was like, what? Like they're all up there.
no, it's just saying like like that doesn't surprise me because like so and so's office was at the tippy top, so and so's was at the tippy top. Like, like I get it. I'm picking up
She
what
was
you're
just
throwing.
saying names at that point. She was like, "This person's at the top. This person's at the top." It's like, first, no.
Which one's a no?
You said, with one, it's not Esmeralda's office. It's Alexandra's.
I couldn't remember the other lady's name.
She's arguably the more important one. She's your boss.
It's been a minute
She is
since
our
we've had
boss.
to talk to her.
Still literally your boss.
And I don't remember my boss's name.
Yes.
I love
but
it
this
how
one
like he's already
specifically
done
gave
with
you
us.
this job.
And they just wanted forced to deal with our shit.
That's a lot of people,
Oh.
actually.
Oh, that's literally what happened. They're just like, finally, they're gone. Jesus Christ. We sent them on this wild goose chase. Surely they won't be back anytime soon.
Oh my
To be
god.
fair, if that were the case, they're absolutely right.
Like,
It's been months.
It has been
surely,
months. And we've
surely
sent
they'll
back
either-
reports, and they're probably confused as fuck, like, what the fuck?
like you weren't supposed to actually find anything. What the fuck?
It's like, what do you
But
mean
what do
you
you mean?
actually found stuff on the cult of Tiamat? Hold on.
I made that shit up.
Like, that's not real. What the fuck are you on about?
What do you mean there's a cult?
Biggest plot twist ever. It's just like, guys, you weren't supposed to find anything here. It's like, all right, cool. So I guess we'll just follow them back in and
Oh, I thought you guys were gonna keep going with the bit. Shit.
Lamau.
I'm just getting stuff. Well, if that's the case, we're all just following. The next floor above this one isn't as important. You can kind of see it. It seems to be a series of rooms. So what you can see, right, is that as you follow, it was the left side, by the way. These dog-like statues, right? They kind of ascend to this big staircase that seems to start spiraling, or at least it takes this big old curve. As you get there, it looks kind of the same, where like there's dogs facing forward, but you can kind of see it's more like these spaced rooms, kind of separated, small and separated. They don't kind of seem like much. They don't. You can kind of get the feeling that they're not important.
Okay.
Some of these are just space rooms. Like you open it, the shit literally has nothing inside of it because it's gonna be used for something.
of course rich people problems. Have a bajillion rooms for
Right.
no reason.
Literally 100 rooms. It's too much space.
Damn rich people.
Damn you! As you kind of, this is also a straight shot, by the way. This hallway does not have the sides to it. Like, there's not like an intersection going to the next spot. You can kind of just see that this goes straight ahead, and you go straight to the next staircase. The next floor is a little more open and airy, and that's mainly due to the billion holes in the wall that this part of the castle is slowly and steadily beginning to fall.
Oh,
The holes here, they look very similar to the ones on the ground.
Gonna
It's
inquire
a lot
if
of
this
these-
was some of their handiwork or if this was all Diego and Raphael.
Trey is gonna be like, "What do you think?" as you can see that the rooms that they've are kind of just these spacious gathering areas. You can see that there are like tables and stuff. It looks like this is a place where you could kind of see the garden area from. And as you do, if you want to take a look at what you saw in the garden, you have a chance to, but it's your passive perception isn't high enough. Like you'd have to roll for it, or we can stop here. You guys can see it, and then you guys go on again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, party
No, no,
decision.
I'm just curious.
Same.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes. Roll me the active perceptions, please.
I say, is a 26 high enough?
A 26 and a 22 is high enough. Anybody else?
Active
I'm
perception.
gonna laugh if it is a pterodactyl, by the way.
Oh no, I
I
don't
kind of
see
want them
shit.
to be baby dragons.
My fucking god! There.
So at a passing glance, Grandpa and Storm, you know what? Hold on. I didn't make Zed roll. Where's Zed? Here goes Zed. Take your roll, buddy. Yeah, Grandpa and Storm. The garden map looks like this. And each of where the big stone areas are a different monster.
Hmm.
Ooh, oh, shit. Can we see what the monsters are?
Yes. So the bottom one, we'll go top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Okay.
Okay.
So top left, this is a chimera.
Not another one.
Oh,
This
I know
one,
this.
this one is so the last one you guys fought was a medium-sized creature, which is roughly like 7 feet tall. Right? It's bigger than you all, but it's not like massive. This shit
Mhm.
is. You can see that it's taller than the hedge fence.
Yeah.
And it seems to be collared down here.
Oh.
It is chained up. Spud, you specifically get the notion that it's being treated as a attraction. That's the word.
Aw,
No, I don't like it.
I don't like that. Bud doesn't like that either. Just immediately runs down and no.
Spud, I feel, would
Like,
get
"Aw, poor
lost in the
thing."
fourmaze.
He's like,
No, don't you fucking dare!
he's like, Grandpa, no.
He's like, guys, we should free. And it's like, no, the fuck, we won't.
It's like,
No,
speaking of
Grandpa.
freeing, is that little blue thing a peacock? It kind of looks like a peacock.
Oh
See
no,
two of them.
that's water.
Oh, okay.
Unless you mean the small little blue thing in the like right corner, I think that's
Yeah.
just.
A rock or
Yeah, you see
something?
those?
Yeah, that looks like a peacock.
You know
to
what?
me.
It does
Two of them.
look like a peacock, but I don't think that.
That's a peacock.
I got them. You got them out.
It's
off
a
Reddit.
peacock.
Oh, they are peacocks. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I
Those
think
aren't there though.
Okay,
But
fair enough.
They're
um,
That
imaginary.
would have been pretty funny if, like, really, like, of all the fucking, like, flashy animals, you picked a
I
fucking
mean, a peacock.
Peacock
makes
breathes
sense,
fire.
A
Peacock makes
peacockatrice?
sense. Those motherfuckers are annoying. Whoa.
A
slow down.
peacockatrice. They're guard
Usually
peacocks.
people just shoot that guy.
What's the next one?
All right, cool.
So top right
The
now?
top right.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me a second here. I believe it's this. What? Trying to get a proper description of this. The fuck you mean?
No.
Stupid fucking thing. It's not giving me proper things. No. Alright, let's do this then. This should work. or not, because yeah. Oh, good lord. Whatever. Oop. It would be really fucking funny if that were the case, but no.
Right.
Oh no. It was giving me the it gave me a giant ape, and no, that's not what I was looking for. But that's really funny because of timing.
Gorilla.
It's
He's got a
gorilla,
gorilla.
right? Like
Just it comes out like it's a gorilla with a shotgun.
gorilla's like pulled up, like where's the 100 guys? The Space Wars. What is this? How do I describe this properly? Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, cool. The top right one is what you were hearing earlier. This purple scaled, wide winged looking reptile like creature. However, it's not technically a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Or it is a dragon, but it's
Listening.
it's a gem dragon. So
Ooh.
this
Ooh.
specifically is a purple crystalline dragon. It's got it's very like dark purple around it. It's got 4 legs, and you can see it's kind of it looks built in a way that it's able to stand on all 9 legs. It's very like its torso is long enough and broadened at its front too, and it has what looks to be like a small crown around it, and it's also chained down.
Aw.
All right, let's see here. The next one, I believe, is this one. The bottom left is. Oh my god. Why are you here? That's hilarious.
Just some random dude named Jeff.
That would be
Dude,
absolutely
imagine like
hilarious.
the one on the bottom is just a dude eating a bag of chips. Like,
We're all just like, why is he here?
What?
I don't know, but if he's chained up with all of them, he is more fierce.
right? It's like he's the most terrifying thing here.
It's like, why is
Sorry,
he
I
here?
missed that. What?
Oh, I was saying we were saying it'd be funny if the bottom right one was just a dude eating a bag of chips.
Oh,
Like just
Ah,
some random dude.
It's like
why is
that
he
guy
here?
is
He's a
the
redditor.
most
Oh my
terrifying
god.
one. Oh shit! This is here? No fucking way.
It's a fucking
Okay.
redditor.
What does this look like? Ah, I'm. Why was this here? This is a sight for eyes. Okay.
You hear that, Spud? We're seeing some shit.
Right?
How do I describe this?
I feel like as soon as we see whatever this creature is, we're both stopping to walk immediately and just staring out the window.
Yeah. Okay. So the bottom left, right? That's because we did 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
Bottom left, it looks a little mistier in that area. You can kind of see that there's what looks to be visible clouds, and in the middle of that, this area is like that shit is massive. Jesus. Most of this maze-like structure you can see has either eroded away because of the condensation, right? It kind of just turns to mush.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see what looks to be a multi-finned giant whale, kind of just chilling. Yeah, dude. I wrote this ages ago. What? So this specifically, this is fun. This is a Cloudmaker sky whale. This is a sky whale.
Oh.
It's got several flippers, several eyes. This he could obscure himself, and he produces a cloud-like mist from their blowholes. they're naturally peaceful creatures, but captivity is a thing. And the last one is, you know, funnily enough, it is the smallest creature we have. So
Okay.
It's Jeff.
It's Jeff.
We're naming it Jeff canonically.
it is just Jeff is crazy.
Oh my god, no, what's that skit where like the guy kidnaps what he thinks is a stray dog, but it's literally just a fucking dude that he like grabbed from like college?
I
Well,
don't know, but that's hilarious.
I'll send it to you later. It's fucking funny. Guy's like, oh yeah, no, it's like he thinks I'm a dog. He feeds me and I just hang out here. I have great dental. So yeah, what's Jeff look like?
Jeff is Jeff arguably looks like the saddest one, right? It's very strange. Um, how do I? What
he
do I
looks like a
can
what?
give you a proper? Okay.
Jeff is sad.
Ooh, this looks sick. Well, I mean, as sick as it can be, I guess, right? Oh god. So, from what you all can see, it is a feathered, small humanoid creature, or small in comparison to literally everything. It is also tied and chained. However, in this chaos that is this massive fight going on with the in the castle around you, this single feathered creature kind of just waits in serenity. You get the feeling that it's kind of accepted its fate, that if this is its time, this is its time. It looks like this.
Is that just a heartbeat?
It is a Averil.
Oh, neat. Pretty.
This is incredibly hard to get your hands on.
I don't doubt that.
Can it talk?
It's
Yes.
got a mouth.
I don't mean he can talk.
I mean, it's not necessarily a beak. Can we
It just
understand it
screeches,
is another
right?
question.
Hello?
A lot's going on right now. It's very far from you.
Aw. Yeah, Spud's gonna be like kind of sad now.
So I'm just gonna
so
kind of like
this-
pat him on the shoulder and be like, "It's okay."
Yeah, your passives would give that this well first gender ambiguous bird, so they look slender, but there's not really a lot there. It doesn't look like anything's approached it in a while. It also hasn't made a lot of noise. But you get the solemn feeling from it.
Spud's gonna try to make a mental note of before we leave, like going in this fucking garden.
Free all the animals.
I don't know about all the
Not-
animals.
I don't know about all of them. Those last two for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if the dragon's nice enough, maybe. I don't know about that chimera though. But mental
what do
notes
we
have
do?
been made.
Waiting on top. Someone knocked on his door.
Okay, so do we all see that, or was it just
Nope.
Storm?
It's
It
just
is
Storm
just
and
Grandpa. Yeah. It is just Grandpa and Storm. If they want to relay the information to you, I will also.
He's gonna kind of go. He's just gonna kind of mumble. He's like, "Well, it wasn't a dinosaur." Again, he's just gonna kind of make a mental note, like, gonna come back here after all this. And he definitely hates Diego way more now.
It's like that prick.
Friends my ass.
It's bad enough that he was straight up abusing his kid and making an army of undead, but fucking has his own little like Sea World in there. Hell no.
Aristocrats are weird people.
Yeah. Like the stories I hear about like Victorian times and all that jazz, and it's just like, man, like rich people are just fucking weird.
People are weird when they get money, bro.
It's not even just Victorian times. I mean, rich people now are so like out of touch.
Oh my god.
Fucking true, bro.
Yeah, I guess we just keep on going.
We got a vampire's ass to kick.
And
That
another
we do.
vampire's ass to potentially save.
We will get there.
Okay, cool. So as you finish kind of this area, right? Or as you are kind of dodging the rubble that is kind of becoming of this area, you ascend to the next stairs, and you can see that this is one that intersects at the far end. That you can see connects to the other. Oh, that was another thing you could see from the last floor. I'll give this to you. Um, the floor right above you had a hall that connects both of these wings, but also connects some of the upper towers. And that if you want to investigate those said towers, there are also more towers on the other end.
So many fucking towers.
I feel like
Yeah,
they
they're all
would
like
get
mini
lost.
small towers though. They're like a. And there is what looks to be a central hub-esque area in this hall that connects the two buildings. So, for transparency's sake, earlier when the staircase collapsed, that you building, because you couldn't access that, you had to take the long way.
Yeah.
Which, granted, had the right idea, but also you had, instead of going out the door, you went and crossed the room and then met up with Trey them. On the other side of the first door would have been the main building. Just for transparency's sake. But yeah, this is the information you gather as you ascend to this fourth floor. You were then kind of met with this straight dead hall. However, there are a lot of like winding staircases kind of leading on the left-hand side of this room, of this hallway.
In the labyrinth. So many stairs.
There are a lot of stairs, especially here.
As Splin's like looking up at all the stairs. And he's just gonna let out like a really long like
I'm getting too old for this.
Storm's gonna like pat him on the shoulder, be like, you need the hand?
like maybe.
Let me know if you get tired.
Thanks, sweet pea. It's like, again, I imagine he's like a little embarrassed, but it's also like, listen, old, very small.
It's a lot of stairs,
behind
man.
it. A lot of fucking stairs.
No, that's fair. Technically, Storm hadn't really gotten to like train in a couple days, or at least do a morning routine in a little while. So these stairs are a welcomed exercise for her.
It's like, oh, finally a warm up. It's like, oh.
Really gets the blood pumping, yeah.
Yeah, no, by the time she gets to the top, she's gonna be like, whoa, let's go! Come on, hold next!
Like, bring it
All the rest of the
on.
game, like, I say,
Says you
can't
or 6
breathe.
fit. Fuck off.
Like starts being on her chest and everything, just like.
You just hear Eye of the Tiger in the background.
It's the- she suddenly has sweats on and she's like, yeah.
There's a random statue behind her too.
And it's of herself. It's like, where'd that come from?
Like, I don't remember posing for this.
Gonna kind of go
So,
like,
gang, what do?
let's see,
Uh,
gosh, what should we do? Should we split up?
does Trey and
Saren.
Saren, okay. I was like, I don't remember what her not Castlevania name was.
It is not Sypha.
I knew it started with an S still, but I was just like, Saren? Is that it?
Yes.
But do they have, like, a direction that they're just kind of trudging towards, or are they just also kind of, like, looking around?
They are kind of we're gonna kind of rule this is that you will all make a decision at the same time to do stuff.
Okay.
If you want to see what their thought process is, you can roll me an insight check.
I will try.
Right?
I'll also roll insight. Whoop. Hey. Man, the gay dice are not happy today.
Jesus Christ, Storm.
Is he? Is it because
I'm very perceptive on people today.
I guess. See who rolled? Spud, Ors, and Storm. Cool. So, Grandpa and Orsic. Grandpa, you're a little tired, but you can see that everybody's a little on edge, so you kind of like puff up your chest a little bit. You can see that Sypha's scanning, and Trey's kind of like got his head on a swivel. Ors, those were a lot of stairs. There are more stairs. There were too many staircases for towers.
Like, couldn't this asshole have made fucking elevators? Jesus Christ.
Storm, you get the idea that Saran she's hard thinking of like, okay, I don't think it's this, so she's going to go forward. Trey is really fucking annoyed and is just going to go.
All right.
Hmm.
So one's just kind of like ticking things off meticulously with logic, and the other one's just like, I just want to keep fucking moving.
The other one's like, fuck it, it has to be this way. This is the only one that makes sense.
Hmm. Would detect magic help give us a good idea of where to go?
I feel like you get
Or is this one of those
overwhelmed.
areas where there's just like so much magic it wouldn't help at all?
It is the second one, friend.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright. I guess if that's the case, Bud's gonna keep following, Saren.
Saren is going to take she's noticeably going to slow down. So you guys were kind of like kind of borderline sprinting to get up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a very brisk paced run, you know, kind of moving as fast as you can while keeping your wits about you.
Mm-hmm.
Saran is going to slow down. Like, she's basically walking at this point, trying to like take everything in at this point. So if you're going to follow her, Grandpa, you are also too going to just kind of slow down and assist her in looking and stuff. Everybody else?
Mm,
I'm not quite sure why Trey is just like, this direction is the only direction, so I'm probably gonna also follow Saren.
Cause he probably just well no, because he is just super annoyed. It's like fuck it, going this way.
wonder if I should flip a coin.
You can do that if you want.
Does Trey
Storm,
actually
you
look? Oh, sorry.
yeah, real quick. Storm, you get the reasoning in his head. He's justifying that the only place big enough is not any of these small towers.
Okay, that makes
He
more
like
sense.
kind of verbally says that. He says like, "This shit's too small," and he starts booking it forward.
He's like, nope.
I'm gonna
okay.
go with Trey.
Yeah, no, I mean he seems sure, so okay.
Suddenly, it's like, "Oh wait, no, he kind of spitting. You right."
Saren,
He seems sure, and Saren didn't say shit, so
So yeah, Grandpa, you're gonna see almost every other member of the party sprint past you with Trey. As then Saren is also like, "Oh, okay." As you two then start kind of following up.
Just like, stiff him out, buddy.
I mean, if we're gonna separate, might as well kind of keep it even, but like, if we're all gonna go in one direction, that's fine.
You all are definitely not separating at this point. It was that Trey made a decision, and everybody's like, "All right."
He was just very,
he seems so confident and
Yes.
sure.
he was very, oh my god.
Yeah,
word.
sure. How could it possibly go wrong?
I was gonna say charismatic, but that's not the word. Confident, thank you. See, I have so little
Really
confidence, I
stupid.
didn't know the word for a second.
Damn.
Ooh, some of these are fun. I really like this one though. We're gonna steal this one. Oh, this is kind of sick. Can I steal this and put it? Oh, I did not realize there was a. I can. All right, cool. So, as the party, kind of follows Trey with him leading the charge, you can hear the rumbles and kind of crashing of magic outside. And kind of, Grandpa, you'll see that Sypha, or my bad, Saren. You can see that Saren, she doesn't cast magic like you're used to seeing. See that she whisper hands around and magic kind of forms into her, and then she shapes it. And then once she shapes it, then she sends it. You can see that she wields what looks to be this white, icy blue aura, very similar to Zed. Once it solidifies, it's actually ice. It gives off this little frost at the words, and then you can see, sends it, shoots it out of the windows up here, kind of towards all of the flying things that are shooting at you. The imps kind of just. As you get to the middle of this area, you can see that there seems to be a giant double-sided door with two wolves at the helm. As Trey kind of just immediately drifts forward and shoulder tackles this door, both bursting it open. As the party is greeted to a sight that looks like this.
Ooh.
And where would you know big, brooding, badass be, if not at the top? But Raphael's all the way here on the bottom staircase, all the way on the bottom here. Kind of where
Okay.
this big circle is. He is face down, like you can see he's groaning, you can see he's moving, but he's just. It looks like it's been a long day.
This was gonna go Raph.
As everybody else kind of stops and stares at him. Ah, the Motley Squad and my son's entourage. It seems you keep your appointment.
Directions would have been nice, but yes.
It seems some of you can read the room, and unlike my idiot of a son, you came prepared. I hope.
We're just gonna go let him go. Your fight's with us now.
Fight. Oh, but you had said you wanted to talk. I invited you to my office. We're here having a moment.
Yeah, well, you said we were enemies now. It's a
I
shame.
I did say that. I did.
And we've seen what you do with your guests. He's gonna kind of like gesture like to outside, like toward the guard. Like I know I'm gonna hopefully assume he knows what he means.
So you would point to where you know the garden is. It's
Yeah.
kind of directly behind the door, but on the like lower. So you're just gonna point down. It's like, you've met my attractions. Isn't it lovely? It changes per season. You see, I believe right now it is the winter, and it's changing to the spring. We were going to fix it up a little bit, kind of give it some more flowery looks. Um, the aesthetic needs to change a little.
Well, yes, less captivity would probably suit it, yes.
No, no, no. Do you know how difficult it was to to acquire such individuals?
I have an idea, yes.
I do not think you do. You see, there are some of those creatures are myths, legends. Some only wish to have seen this, and here they can.
Like,
But enough. Shall we proceed with the charade? Right. I will sit here. He sits on his throne. I will, you ask your questions to the big villain, and I will answer as best I can. And we will talk and debate, and then eventually one of you shoots me, and then we start. Right? That's how we do things. Let us proceed. Come on.
Well,
Does this happen often?
You are not the first. No, you're going to be the last.
I say it's giving Frieza from DBZ a break. He's like 202.
I'm sorry. That's first. I'm gonna dig you in the schnoz.
It's like, wow, that's a first. We're gonna fuck your face. 9. Okay, so he's sitting on his throne.
Oh, he's hitting the he's not like sitting normally. He's got one I am posed in a way that's very hard to describe because I'm
Is
sitting
he
the way he
doing the
was.
fucking? Is he doing the fucking bi thing where it's just one leg draped over the side?
Kind of. Also, not really.
Or-
It's not draped over the side. It's draped over his other leg, and he's got like his elbow on there, and he's kind of just leaning into the back. I'm like, yeah, go on.
of course he will be doing that.
Ask your questions. We clearly have time.
Are you working for the cult of Tiamat?
Yes. Next question.
I knew it.
It's
Are
like,
you one of the 5
okay.
heads of the cult
Yes.
of
Next
Tiamat?
question.
Oh my god.
Why are you mad? He's answering questions we have needed.
I was not going to answer in front of just random people.
Were you appointed recently, or have you been in power for a while?
Recently in a while for me is different from recently in a while for all of you.
Within the last, 6 months?
Huh?
Within the last 6 months.
Oh, way before that.
Okay.
Blood's gonna make his way to Raph.
Alright. I'm gonna roll this one. You know anything about a red star?
You've encountered the Crimson Star, have you? Where? When? Oh, you provide mystery.
That's a lot of questions we don't even know the answers to exactly.
You don't know when you saw it or where.
Yes
You,
and no.
Spud, the one crawling to my son. The Crimson Star. Do you know when and where?
Like, Bud doesn't even bother looking up at him, and
See, that
he
would be the case if you didn't drop the word Crimson Star, which you
oh,
have
okay,
that debuff.
right. So
Yeah, you got
he,
the
he like
Euphrates.
oh, because did he do the thing where he like freezes in his tracks and he's just like sweating profusely? So it's just like
Ah,
was gonna like take like deep breaths, try not to panic. Yeah, I've seen him.
when? I heard about it. It's this almost majestic star that cast upon its foes. It's quite a sight to behold. Any foresight you can give on that?
Well, for one, I think he might give you a run for your money. Then second, other than the fact that he's terrifyingly powerful and definitely lives up to the name, not much else I can say.
You say he is powerful. Exciting, exciting. Boy, have you heard that one? Somebody is a little stronger than me. And you can't even amount to me. Question. Do you have more questions? Or are we going to start? I do my villain monologue. Possibly have some things happen. My son will probably react as well.
A real quick group question.
How do you know about us?
Ah,
That's also a
that one was
question.
fun. Um, it's difficult to explain, but the what is his name? His name is Pedro Scabbard, I believe. He has these really neat devices that can pick up some things, and they, to explain clearly, you had attempted to gather some gear at some shops, no? If the target is new, deemed quote unquote powerful, these mannequins attach a small little device known as a spy murmur. And those can go to the entire plane of existence, and I can listen in if I so choose. So, yes, I know of you. I know of your plan. That's how my stupid son also fell for it. Well, not him specifically, but you know, the guest he keeps.
Okay, so hold on. Out of character. Making sure I got this right. I feel like Horsing's about to feel justified. um, so the neat weapons that everyone got from the
Nope.
fucking no, not the neat ones from Edward.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I feel like
Not the neat
Edward would have a
weapons.
grudge against this guy. I don't know why. I just feel that.
However, Orsic will feel justified.
Oh,
It was the
definitely had
shopping
Pedro,
episode.
dude. Yeah. It was the shopping episode.
The mannequins that Spud and Storm had tried on some clothes when going shopping.
Oh my fucking god.
He's like, he knows because we went shopping.
He has our debit card number.
Say that's Kuma feeling justified. Fucking shopping episodes.
This-
That's fucking hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, no, because you were like talking about like powerful stuff, and I was like, oh god damn it, we all well, everyone, most of the group got powerful weapons from Edward.
Well, the devices themselves are powerful because they're very small and what they're able to do is crazy.
That is crazy.
Just have one last question.
Well,
Yes.
I have a group question.
Yes, more questions. Yes, we have time. Come on.
No, not for
What do you-
Diego, for the
Not for
actual
you.
like group. For the party.
What does What does the cult want with the city?
Oh, several things. Some seek power. I specifically don't think you can see I'm trying to rival things down here. I don't want a city per se. I want its residents. I need bodies in order to throw at the drow down here, so that this underdog can kind of just be mine.
Oh, so you're just mostly want the Underdark for yourself.
Yes.
What does the cult want with the city?
I don't fucking know. Everything.
He's like, I don't give a shit what they want with it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't fucking know.
So you want the people of the Underdark
There are 5
specifically, or all of the
heads.
people?
No, do you not understand how 5 heads works? They have to either agree on something or they do their own shit. Otherwise, each one has an individual role. Do you not know this?
They're
No,
very good
they're
at
that
hiding
stupid.
themselves.
You know, the intelligence is not your strong suit. I am disappointed.
Well, we are known as Motley Squad, so there's that.
That doesn't mean anything.
What does that mean?
Out of character, the intelligence was my dump stat.
It is almost all of your dumb stats.
Say like, I don't think you know what motley means.
Yeah, right. You keep saying that. Like, what does that mean?
The only one who's not is Ed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But to be fair, it's also a spellcasting mod, so he needs to have it up there.
Yeah.
Question: what was his wife's name again? Amelia.
Amelia.
Amelia. Okay, just making sure.
Oh boy.
Before we get into the name calling and the angering of the demon lord, apparently, one question again for the party itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spud, Marcus, and was it Zed? All went through that weird like U tunnel and found like that door behind like a wall, right? When like Orsic and Storm found Ratman.
Oh, we didn't go through it. We just saw a door.
Yeah, but like you like arcaned it and it gave off the same energy as the red star, right?
No. The colors are similar.
Oh, the colors are
the color
so.
was just the color was
He's
just
got
bright
triggered
red
by the
and
paint.
yeah, it literally triggered him.
Okay.
Also, you had gone through that, but that's because Tormir opened it up because he was booking that shit.
All right.
Gotcha. I wanted to check and see like if we wanted to get information on that. Storm couldn't necessarily ask that because I don't think the team told her about that.
We
I mean,
should ask about the Saku head.
Ask
If
hidden
you want.
character, dog.
I will.
So everyone else has asked a question, so you're like,
He is sitting in the very bisexually, just leaning out. Ass is literally only one cheek is on the seat.
Oh my god.
He is just waiting at this point, just like, come on, wait. This is your time to learn if you want before you die.
Come on,
Ask your
come on,
burning
Odie.
questions.
Who's the easiest cult head to get to?
The easiest, the Legion Master. You killed the last one, and no one has joined. Next. None of these are interesting, by the way. Like, what? Do you not do research before you go after your targets?
Really, our target was the spawn, not you.
Didn't
By
know you
proxy,
existed.
I would be then. I am disappointed. Son, you need better company.
To be fair, he also ran into us at the gate.
Yes, and you are acquainted. That is enough. You know his name. You know why he was asked. He did not ask. He is very stoic. It's a stoic.
You can ask about the mech.
We have not asked about
Yeah,
the
I
mech
was
yet.
just I was just waiting. Everyone was chatting. I was like, okay, I will wait and see. Maybe he'll spill something.
I just want to make sure you get your word in.
Okay, in character, what were those schematics in your library thing?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Which one?
We have a picture of it, right?
I don't think we drew a picture
It's
of
the
it, but we
one with the big
wrote
eye
down like
thing?
all the things on it.
Yeah, it was like
Yes.
a base sketch or something
Yeah.
that we did.
You have like a base sketch of it, yeah. He said,
Cool,
whoops, and I just be like, here you go.
It's like, I don't know shit about vampires. I'm gonna assume that they have like real. Orsic doesn't know shit about vampires. I can see him assuming that they just have like really good vision. So he's just like holding it like this, this thing.
Like, I will not approach closer. You must see this now.
It's like either you come over here or deal with it.
You actually took the chance to look around. Good on you, Orsic. Good on you. This is the schematics to a magical energy core. Something very small but very powerful.
Does that have to do with your plan to
To take
empty
over
out
the
this?
Underdark? Yes. Absolutely.
Huh. Should probably ask where it is. I mean, we know where. Yeah, don't we know where it is? Isn't it like where his wife's old village was or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, we know where it is. How do we get to it? We've been there. Like, is there not like I mean, I assume there was like a secret entrance or some shit. I mean, it wasn't that big a village, to be completely honest. We could probably just uproot that shit. Okay. But no, I'm thinking like this is out of character thoughts. Like we've seen a lot of crazy shit while we are down here in the Underdark. Like I wonder how much of that ties back into him. Because we saw that whole ghost town with the fucking lab. Um, we saw that one scientist dude who,
We don't remember
said
him.
he didn't know shit about the spawn, but that doesn't mean he doesn't know what Diego's up to.
We unfortunately don't remember that guy though.
Wait.
I was gonna say,
Do
do
we
we
not
not
remember
actually
that
remember
guy?
him, or do we just not
You
remember
do
that we
not
saved
remember
people?
We don't
No,
remember
everything to do with that facility, you don't remember because that's where you found them.
that. Mm.
We could totally
Oops.
ask about Ghost Town and stuff
We
though.
could ask about the ghost town, yeah.
Honestly, I thought that's where we got the trackers from.
No, we got the trackers. When we first got into Ebonia, it's like Storm and Spud dragged Orsic along on a shopping trip, and y'all were like trying out clothes and stuff and buying shit for Daisy. And apparently picked up some trackers.
Which that dude's gonna get an ass whooping.
It's like, oh, he's already gonna get an ass whooping. That's that guy that Orsic now knows like everything down to his fucking schedule, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like he's already gonna get his ass beat.
I
Wow.
was gonna say, like, that dude's
It's
gonna jump.
Orsic now like hella confused. Like, why do I know everything about this man? But like,
And why does he piss me off so?
like, why does he make me mad? And apparently, I'm missing memory about some other man. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, Orsic gonna beat his ass.
Alright.
Okay. So yeah, back in character. There was this town we were at. There was a lab or something underneath it. Do you know anything about that?
Was it did you cross
You mean the place with
um
Jenny?
you crossed the botanical rainforest? You must have scaled across the glitterless sea. You must is it the one about the abandoned temple of Shah?
I do remember seeing that temple, yes.
It was near it.
Yes. The old village of Ayun.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds
What about
familiar.
it?
You know anything about the labs underneath? The whole place was a ghost town. Somebody was experimenting.
The labs. The labs. Ah. Um. One of the one of the heads has a scientist specifically for him. He studies soul magic and anatomy and how that structure can change and vary depending on build it and blah 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 blah. It's all boring.
Not the
This is
Dracula
boring.
Bleh
Like,
Bleh.
Who's that head?
That one specifically. He's a
Mhm.
new one. Very recent, roughly uh 2 years ago. That one I cannot give information. Literally bound. Believe me, I tried.
What, like he's hiding?
No, like I know who he is. I cannot tell you what he looks like or who he is because I am bound. Literally by secrecy.
it means he's got a spell that makes him like not tell anybody about
Yes,
it.
yes, that is exactly what is happening. Yes.
You all
Is there
have that?
anything else? What was that?
I said, do you all have that spell?
No. This one was strange. He had asked for it because he his plans for the city are strange. He wants to make some sort of mark on the world. He has plans that connect continents that um rise out of old forgotten battles. It seems he's trying to set the stage for something. Again, I cannot speak too much of it because I am bound.
Mm.
Is that it? Is everyone done now?
No other questions for everybody. No, this is just.
Bud has a question, but it might like end the questioning.
What
Uh,
is your question? What's Bud's question?
Alright. Bud was gonna ask something along the lines of, do you really think this is what Amelia would have wanted?
oh boy, here. Oh,
You know, I don't think that's going to end the questioning, but it is going to lead to question.
It's gonna what? Sorry, you broke up.
It's gonna enter my villain monologue. So go ahead and answer your question or ask your question.
Yes, he's gonna, he's gonna be a little sassy, right? He's like, oh, is that the end of your questioning? And Spud's just gonna go, like, do you really think this is what Amelia would have wanted?
You attempt to stab to the heart.
I just want to know.
Ah.
boy.
You speak from experience, no? Had someone and lost them, correct?
He's gonna nod.
uh, I don't mean to pry, but to kind of shed some light on the decisions that when it came for her to go. Can you say that you did everything in your power to stop it?
Spud's just gonna go. He's gonna go, well, yes, I did.
Did you? Do you know medicine? Do you know how things work? Are you able to see the little microscopic parts of a person? Can you see the way she breathes and how it slows and stops daily? Were you there to prepare things that should work, that theoretically is a thing, but gods themselves say no?
Spud just gonna shake his head. He's
You.
like, nope.
Yeah, my bad, you first.
She's gonna shake his head and go. It's like, I wouldn't expect someone with immortality to understand.
And I wouldn't expect somebody who's lived too long to see it, to think of all of the possibilities that immortality had given me. It gave me time to try and figure it out. It gave me time to cure it. It gave me time to ask question after question, to run test after test, to do all of this.
But she's
For
not here
them.
right now anymore. Is she?
And that's the protocol indicator black, isn't it?
Spud is gonna sigh and go. It's like, people like you are always the same. You always think you can cheat death, but it doesn't matter how long you try to live, how you try to dodge it. It comes for you eventually. And even my wife understood that. So yeah, did everything I could. Kept her comfortable, surrounded by loved ones. And even in the end, I stayed by her side. Then I don't regret that. But something tells me you do, don't you?
No. No. The only thing I regret. As he gets up, he slowly starts making his descent down. The only thing I regret is neglecting my boy. He made the same foolish mistake I did. My boy, he's stubborn. Mule-headed like his old man. But underneath that, he has his mother's heart. And I expected him to live, to grow, to be. But one day, he comes knocking on my door. I see him, and through his eyes, I see parts of myself. I wish he had not inherited. But I see caged in that heart the soul of his mother. I do not regret not being able to find the cure in time. I do not regret spending fortunes to find it. I do not regret coming down here and being barred from the sun. I was not trying to cheat death for me. We were destined to be apart at one point. I just think that unlike the gods above, I think she deserved to see him grow into a man. But instead, he grew into a sack of shit. So, what say you? Are we done with this charade? Old righteous one. You and your little carnival crew. Shall we begin? And with that, I want everybody to roll an initiative, and then we're going to call it for the night.
Oh boy.
Oh, Spud.
He's still a little mad. It's okay.
Fine.
Straight up.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be
Straight up
worse.
roll the one. Just straight up roll the one. That's so funny.
Poor Six struggling today.
We all
At least he
struggling
rolls
today.
higher.
Let's see, the gay dice are not feeling it, huh?
They're like, it's not enough gay shit happening. It's like, listen, man.
All right. Cool.
Let's see,
I will
how
drop
Probably
all
too
this
busy.
down.
Like he's not into anyone down here.
He's not into
Well,
anyone
today
at the
was Cinco de
moment.
Mayo, so maybe the gay dice were busy eating up Mexican food. I don't know.
What?
Gay dice make Mexican food?
No, eating Forget it.
It's okay. Discord's given kind of a dick to all of us.
All right. I have all the things listed here. What is this? This and this. I got one more roll, and then that'll be everything for the night. Any questions, comments, concerns?
I'm excited.
I am also excited.
I'm already imagining like the organ playing in the background, just
Is a reason why I want to get into roll 20 soon. So during boss.
one more time. You were breaking up.
He wants boss music.
Yeah, is a reason why I want us to get into roll 20 soon, so I can have boss music during our fights. Yes, good job, everybody. That is all I have planned for you tonight. Next week, we fight the Vampire Lord.
Yeah.
Finally.
And I get to introduce things to you that are going to make this fight significantly hard.
Ooh.
Life is
Yay.
big. Great.
I will explain it next week. But basically, we're going to be getting into the layer action, which happens every round. So this is advanced D&D combat now. Congratulations, you made it to the that is
Yay.
high level quote unquote D&D.
Yay.
Pain. Lots of pain.
Yes, indeed. All right. But yep, that's everything. The night is yours. Go do your thing.
Cool. Bye, Jet.
See you next time.
It's about to go 3 o'clock on my end. I gotta roll out.
I wanna feel alive, feel the blood inside my veins. I wanna slow the time, will you slow it down with me? I think I need to find what it means to be okay. It's broken by design, can't live life without some pain, yeah. And I know I'll keep running, no, I'll be something you won't see me coming. I grow, I keep punching, I grow, I keep hunting. No, I need nothing, supposed to be something so close to me. Cause I don't know if I'm alone, if I'm unknown, but I won't go, no I won't go. You ain't never gonna slow me down, cause I feel alive now. Cause I feel alive now.